Today, we're going to talk about a phrase that I think we've all used. It's that one perfect expression for when something happens that just completely, totally catches you by surprise.
You know the feeling, right? You're in a conversation, maybe at work, and everything's going along just fine, and then bam, someone says something that you absolutely did not see coming. It just stops you in your tracks.
Well, that feeling, it has a name. It's that moment when you think to yourself, wow, that came completely out of left field. We say it all the time, but have you ever wondered where it actually comes from? Let's dig in. So first, let's just focus on that moment of surprise itself. That instant when the unexpected just completely happens. To really get it, let's break down what out of left field actually means when we use it. So here's the key thing. It's not just about the surprise. It's about where it comes from. Out of left field means it came from a direction you weren't even looking, from a source that seems totally random and unpredictable. And this example, it's perfect. The idea wasn't just different, it was so strange, nobody saw it coming. But that's the magic, right? It was surprisingly effective. It just goes to show you, sometimes the most brilliant ideas are the ones nobody expects. Okay, now for the fun part. This phrase didn't just pop up out of nowhere. The origin story is super specific, and believe it or not, it all started on a baseball field. Right? I mean, why not right field or center field? What is it about left field that ended up representing the ultimate surprise? Well, the origin is actually pretty cool. Think about a baseball game. Most of the action, all the focus, is right there between the pitcher and the batter. So imagine a ball suddenly flying in from way out on the far side of the field, from left field. It would be a total shock, and it would catch players completely off guard. That very specific feeling of on-field surprise eventually turned into the perfect metaphor for any sudden, unexpected event in our lives. So we've gone from the definition to the baseball diamond. Now let's bring it all the way back to our everyday lives and see how we actually use this thing. I'm sure you've said this yourself. You're in a conversation and someone asks a question that makes you go, whoa, that came out of left field. I was not ready for that. Or maybe a great opportunity pops up, like an offer that seemed to come out of left field, but it worked out well. Both really capture that feeling of where on earth did that come from? All right, now it's your turn. Let's think a little bit about how this whole idea of surprise really plays out for you. Seriously, think about it for a second. Has a boss, a coworker, or even a friend ever given you a piece of feedback that you truly did not expect? Maybe it was tough to hear, or maybe it was a brilliant insight that just changed everything. That, right there, is a classic left field moment. And when those moments happen, what's your gut reaction? Do you lean into the surprise, or does it kind of throw you off your game? You know, how we handle the unexpected is such a huge part of how we grow, both in our jobs and just in life. So let's end with this thought. As jarring as something out of left field can be, sometimes it's the source of our biggest breakthroughs and our happiest accidents. That job offer you never applied for, that idea that sounds nuts at first, maybe the real trick is to always keep one eye on left field. You know, just in case.